and welcome to episode 17 of Crystals and Stuff. We're gonna jump right into it, but I am gonna give a little trigger warning here for this one too, because it did, for like a little bit, it's not as serious as the last episodes. But I'm gonna put it here anyway. There is some violence, and honestly I kind of forgot at this point because it's been a week. April Fools! I'm not funny. Anyway, enjoy the episode.
Sure.
I mean, it is technically Mikhail's due to inheritance, but we're not talking about that right now. We are starting session and the recording has started. Hello, everybody!
Yay!
Welcome to Crystals and Stuff episode 17!
Yeah!
Yeah.
I'm definitely not hyped up on sugar because I've had like 6 cookies in the last hour. Alright.
I haven't eaten since I've gotten home from work.
You need to eat.
I also definitely ate food.
I will.
Okay. Anyway, welcome to Crystals and Stuff, a homebrew D&D adventure created by me and, Weapon, my co-DM.
Yo, the boyfriend here, you're on demand Hispanic man, and I want to jump off a building after doing a condenser.
Oh,
After doing what?
And a condenser, putting one in,
Oh.
bringing it up with a rope. They at least are like 60 pounds. We have to bring up the side of the building with a rope that's like 25 feet tall.
if that was my dumbass, I would have tried to
That was
carry it
good.
up the fucking ladder.
We
I probably
basically
would
did that
have
with the rope.
Louder, honestly.
And this is why you have scoliosis.
This is not why I was.
Oh,
I thought you'd get
in that
bored.
way.
It's genetic.
Wait!
It's genetic.
I'll kill you, Tom.
Whoa!
I
Hold
mean-
on.
You're gonna have to get in line.
Okay. Anyway,
More like get your spine aligned.
you know, today we're kicking off this
God damn
episode
it, Maei, you took my
with
joke.
what I thought was my friends.
Oh,
Sorry.
I've been quiet, thank you very much.
Today we're kicking it off with a new round of combat, Dimitri's third phase.
no!
No, wait a minute.
But no,
I'm going to jump. I'll do it.
no.
Oh
No.
my god.
Today,
Ultimate Bakugo fan. Don't test me.
no.
Jesus Christ.
Today we are joined by our friends here to kick off this episode, starting with.
Hi, my name is Noah. I play Varis. Very excited for session today. I have plans with this fucking cockroach of a human being that I have just stabbed.
Cockroach. That reminds me.
Hi, my name is Forrest. I play Discount Shigaraki.
Don't sell yourself too short.
Oh yeah, right. He's also attached to Discount Venom.
Who is this person you play as?
Right, his name is Mikhail, and he's a bitch.
A bitch what?
A bitch ass.
A bitch ass what?
A bitch ass wizard.
There you go. You got there.
What about you, Maei?
What about me? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Hey, I'm Maei. I play Triton Ward. I'm an intimidating looking monk Goliath who is also a shy guy and he likes magic and books. He's very deranged today. Some shit set him off. Speaking of being set off, today I have a very interesting thing. Sadly, I don't have an inspirational quote for today.
What?
Haha, psych, April Fools. I got you. Ha ha ha. Yeah, it's April 1st, baby. Let's
Damn
go. All
Damn,
right,
you had me for a second there.
right?
It's like
So,
a real April Fool.
I did say it would go hard. So today's inspirational quote, I got it like maybe 3 days ago. I was looking for some things about certain things. And I stumbled across this little beauty, which is not an actual inspirational quote. It's the title of a song.
Good enough.
It is, and I quote, "Nothing inspires forgiveness quite like revenge" by Patient 67.
How poignant.
Yes, how poignant.
How relevant.
It will be
Hi.
eventually.
Hi. I'm Tom, and I play Ashton. One time I farted so long, I was surprised my butt didn't have to stop again. Just
What the fuck?
What?
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 We're out of a fun fact.
Character facts, Tom. Character facts.
that was a character fact.
Oh
Wait.
Oh.
God.
Ugh.
Oh.
Ashton has been a slave and a pet for his entire life, so have fun with that.
It's not a fact, that's his backstory.
Yeah,
That is a fact.
I mean,
Technically, that
it
is
is a fact.
fact. Tom
That's a
isn't
fact
wrong.
indeed.
All
It's
right,
pretty factual.
but now if everyone is ready, let's do some crystals and stuff. All right.
Let's go!
So, last episode, you guys were at the big party thing per Astrid's request, and you guys weren't actually doing anything related to her job. You kind of left that to Alana after you guys ditched the party. I'm gonna be fucking for real. None of you were doing the trade talk, but I'm not gonna talk about that because I did that in the last recap. I called all your characters out for your bullshit.
Were we supposed to do that?
Yeah. That's why she asked you guys to
We
go.
were supposed to do something there.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oopsies. Dad.
But
Is it too late to go back?
Yeah.
a little.
Things came up.
Do you really want to go back now, looking at the party? Like,
No.
no. Alright. But,
Going back, I got unfinished fucking business.
so you guys had left the party with Lyla and Cathos, thank God. And Cathos had helped you lot track down where Anemone had been taken. Now, after that, you went to the library to research a little bit to see if you could get an advantage, structurally wise. Nothing really big to point out for the church, unfortunately. You couldn't go through the sewers, like some had suggested. But you got there, and Dimitri was in fact there with somebody that you had never met before, along with the priest and his cultists. Now, and Mikhail played it cool for a little bit, as Belle was trying to distract the priest and Dimitri, and then lost his cool and attacked Dimitri, as Varis had attacked a cult member in the side after finding Anemone. It went to shit from there. You guys proceeded to almost get bodied. Two of you got down during combat. Very scary. And then
And then they met a Labrador Retriever.
you were able to persuade Tom's character to help you fight against Dimitri. Meanwhile, Triton took care of the cultist and pinned down the priest. Now, where we had left off, Varis has
If I do say so myself.
Varis has Dimitri at sword point or dagger point, I don't remember. And fucking Triton, I lost my train of thought there for a second. Triton has the priest pinned down. Mikhail had gotten downed, and Cathos had dashed in to bring Mikhail back up. So that's the first thing Mikhail sees. Morning, sunshine. That's literally all you fucking see. You see fucking Golden Boy standing above you as he's healing you.
And he says, "Good morning, sunshine."
No, he's not actually gonna say that. He just looks fucking stressed out.
He
Oh,
fucking
that would be
would say
funny as
that.
hell.
He would say
morning,
that under
sunshine.
different
Come sit
circumstances.
closer.
That's fair. That's reasonable.
Like, if it
Howard
was
Varis
haha
would.
funny, this isn't very haha funny.
Yeah. Reasonable.
Mikhail's gonna slowly sit up. Kind of like flex his arm, check in with Thrin silently. Thrin, alright?
Triton says nothing.
Oh, that's good. Is my cloak still there?
Your cloak is still there. It's eerily quiet, like you feel like something is different at this very moment.
I'm gonna shrug it off for now. Because there are pressing matters to attend to.
Bell bottom. Take Anemone back to the inn to safety. I'm going to interrogate
Oh.
Dimitri. I don't want her to see this.
Belle will take Anemone. And as Belle is leaving, Mikhail, you feel your legs move on their own. You get up. You're not telling your body to do this. Your head, it's only looking at Dimitri. You can't even turn it if you tried. You're slowly walking towards Dimitri still.
I'm
Okay.
gonna let whatever is happening happen.
Varis, you would see Mikhail slowly walking to Dimitri.
I've got this from here. I don't think you need to. He like stares for a second and realizes that Mikhail isn't actually moving away.
You hear a
Are
voice come from
you-
Mikhail. Move. Mikhail, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
You said save? Yeah, I got you. 1 second. Natural fucking 20, by the way.
Ain't no way.
You're slowly fight back. Your muscles still feel like they are trying their damn best to move. But you're holding it back for now, and you feel like it won't be much longer until it breaks. The hold that you have over your own body.
Mikhail, are you alright? And Cathos is gonna go to put a hand on Mikhail's shoulder.
Kale's eyes twitching, and he's kind of like. He looks like he's about to throw up, in all honesty. He's got this grimace on his face that keeps like twisting and trying to form some kind of emotion as his eyes are kind of wide with a mixture of rage and concern.
I'm Varis, you can handle this, right? I'm gonna try to.
He nods.
And Cathos is gonna try to grab Mikhail's arm to pull him out of the room.
I'm not gonna resist.
Black tendrils will shoot out at Cathos,
Oh shit!
attempting to pin him against the wall.
Do I need to roll something for that? Do you want me to roll something for that?
I believe it was just a dexterity save for the enemy, correct? Forrest?
Oh, me. Notes. For grapple, push enemies 5 foot back.
Yeah.
No, it's just a thing that there's no save that needs to be done. It's just the thing that happens.
Yeah. Cathos just gets pushed back no matter what. Okay, I forgot it made it like that.
Like, he's gonna slam against the wall, like, fuck! What the?
Mars is gonna
Hell.
look up. He's not going to get off of Dimitri. What the fuck are you doing?
Mikhail doesn't say anything. He's kind of unable to speak. He's in a bit of a panic mode as he kind of like tries to reach out for the wall behind him.
Ashton's just currently growling and looking at Dimitri. Like, just like...
Slowly
Is this
and
Rin?
quietly
What's
at first.
happening?
Mikhail, an eerie silence in the back of your mind until you hear hunger, hunger, hunger. You can get the sense that whatever you just did to be able to pierce through Dimitri's defenses required a bit of energy from Thrin. And he's hungry.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
What's he gonna do? Eat him?
I mean, there's no
Do I need-
problems. Like, there's like 5 corpses in the center of the room. You're fine.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, do I need to eat a corpse, or does it have to be a living person?
At the moment, you wouldn't know until you tested some things. All that you know is that Dimitri is the closest body that isn't important to you.
I think Mikhail would also feel similarly starved as a result of his connection to Thrin. So he's going to kind of push himself off of the wall and walk over to Varis and kneel down.
What are you doing?
Doesn't say anything.
He is not yours to kill.
Likewise, I don't think we should be killing him right now at all. I still have information to get out of him.
Ashton's going to take the sword and he's going to dig it into his hand.
Oh, okay. Are you sure you want to do that?
Into Dimitri's hand? Yeah.
Oh, into Dimitri's hand.
Yeah.
I thought you meant your own.
Oh, no.
I will do something.
He's still in a frenzied rage.
I will do something as Cathos, though, if it looks like Mikhail is going to kill Dimitri. I will have him cast banishment on Mikhail.
That might be for the best, I'm not gonna lie.
Right now,
I don't know if
I would
Mikhail
say
has
If you think you can
self-control to
actually
stop
get
himself.
that going.
if everyone that's Mikhail at this moment, Mikhail's body is starting to change, growing jagged, teeth sharper than a blade, unmistakably, as their arms start to elongate, and it sounds like their bone.
Yeah.
What would Ashton's animal instincts be telling him about this change?
Bad.
It's unnatural.
I'm casting that. I'm
Bad.
I'm
It's
casting
unnatural.
banishment.
It goes against the
Let's get him out of
very
here.
nature of everything.
It hurts.
So you can choose to fail this, I think.
And Thrin wouldn't choose to fail it, by the way.
Then roll me a charisma saving throw.
Alright. Yeah. It really doesn't matter if I'm choosing to fail. I don't think it calls charisma save. Oh fuck, I'm actually really good at that. Please fail. Fuck! It's a 22!
Oh, sorry. I have my push to talk on because of reasons. Ashton's going to lunge at him and attack him.
Oh, that's cool. Fine.
Yeah, that The banishment did not work. Shit.
Yeah, Varis sees this and is going to promptly pick Dimitri up by the fucking neck and start running into the other room with him.
Yeah, Ashton's gonna try to tackle and hold Mikhail.
And I guess
Gonna
Cathos
fucking
would.
pick him up, there you sack of shit, and then just start running off with him.
Cathos is also gonna try to hold down Mikhail with Ashton.
Do you want me to roll a?
They're both
athletics?
rolling. Yeah, I think they're both rolling for that at that point.
I'm gonna roll a wisdom alongside the athletics for something roleplay wise.
Okay.
Okay. That's the wisdom. Failed the athletics.
I could get him right on the staircase,
Yeah.
that'd be great.
Cathos rolled an 18.
Yeah, no, I rolled below a 5 on my athletics, don't worry.
Okay.
He's not going anywhere.
And like,
Ashton, you would also feel
go ahead. Sorry.
it's an animal that is starving. It feels like an animal that hasn't eaten in days. It just wants something to eat.
Ashton is going to pick up Mikhail and walk him over to one of the dead bodies.
No.
Don't worry, Cathos is
No.
Cathos is gonna help.
Actually, there should be a dead body in that room that you guys are in.
Yeah, there is. It's yeah. A cultist died in here.
The
Varis
cultist
slit
that
his throat.
Varys murdered.
Oh, yeah.
Forgot about the cultist.
But he kind
Where
of.
is he in
So I would
in
say
relation to
he died right in front of the door, which Dimitri kicked in. So he fucking got splattered against the wall where the door got kicked in. So he's like between the door and the wall right here.
Better start licking the wall, Forrest.
There's
yeah,
still
actually,
limbs.
fuck you for taking my bit.
There's still limbs.
Mikhail,
You'll feel that you need a
Mikhail?
full body, Mikhail.
I'm assuming that Mikhail is pinned to the ground
Yeah.
with one person on each arm, and he kind of like rolls his head over so that his right cheek is against the floor as he's looking at the viscera on the wall, and kind of like you guys just see him like groan and like kind of start biting at the air as if he's trying to eat nothing.
Ashton's
Just
going
kind
to
of like-
hand feed you some of the viscera.
So gross.
Ew.
I mean,
We're
Ashton
gonna
with
have to
himself
put a
would eat
fucking
it.
trigger
He
warning
now
on this
understands that
episode.
you're hungry.
Yeah.
God.
You didn't do one
you begin-
I
last
did!
session.
I did multiple!
Oh wait, no, yeah, that's right. Okay, never
Ashton,
mind.
you should probably roll sleight of hand so you don't get your fingers bitten.
Well, if you're starting from the hand and you're given the base of the shoulder, I think
Like, you can nudge it close
Way.
enough.
Yeah, Ashton's going to say, you could have the meat, but the bones are mine.
Britain will say okay. As you start to eat, Mikhail, you feel a bit more. You actually start to feel some control. Back to you. You just need a little bit more satisfied.
He's gonna start struggling a little bit to try and like reach an arm out.
Cathos is gonna try to nudge one of the guys' legs closer without, like, getting his own limbs too close. Like, he's gonna kick it towards you, like, oh,
I'll say
this
you
is
can-
gross.
Like, oh my
Fucking
god.
caged lion in the center of the room.
I'm crazy. I'm feral.
After devouring the viscera that was on the wall, you feel yourself coming back to normal. Whatever normal that is, anyway.
Mikhail kind of like feels mentally exhausted as his vision like comes back from blurriness, and he kind of just tastes iron on his teeth and his tongue, and he's gonna try not to throw up. Where can't seem to form words right now. Kind of just closes his eyes as he's like panting heavily.
He's gonna hesitantly offer his water skin.
I'll accept the water.
Yeah, hopefully his arm doesn't get, like, he's hoping his arm doesn't get bit off. He's like thinking to himself, I swear to God, if I lose a fucking arm because of this. As he like gives you some water.
It would be so funny if Mikhail just like
Tore off
snapped
his
at
arm.
him and like grabbed the fucking opening of the water skin with his teeth and just go.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen someone do that with a water bottle? It's fucking
I
awful. I
have.
hate it.
Sounds scary.
But no, he's not actually. He's just gonna sit there and try to be as peaceful as possible.
And then he's gonna hesitantly like let go of Mikhail and like gesture for Ashton to do the same.
Ashton lets go, and he immediately gets up, drops the rage, and he's just going to walk with his head down to where Dimitri is.
Cathos is gonna stay in this doorway to still give space between Mikhail and Dimitri.
Mikhail's gonna stay on the ground. He doesn't want to move right now.
Finally, I have you to myself. Come on, then. He's gonna grab his head. He has him on the staircase at this point. He's going to face him down, like, facing the staircase. Like the stair.
Sorry.
Light the fucking stair.
You leave me alone.
He punches him in the face. He punches him in the face as he's talking. You do not speak unless I tell you to. Am I clear?
I'll rip out your throat, jerking like a faucet.
It's not what I asked. He's going to break one of his fingers.
Oh my god.
That is not what I asked. I asked you a question. You do not speak unless I ask you to. Am I clear?
I'll look at you with a smile. Dull.
What did he say?
Crystal. Like crystal clear.
Boy, bite the fucking curb now.
If you have questions, wouldn't it be hard for me to speak without teeth?
I don't care how hard it is for you to talk. I just want to make sure you don't get bitey on me. Unless you're going to be willing to cooperate, you can keep your fucking tonsils, you little rat.
Keep all your extremities away.
I think that's as close as we're going to get to an agreement. So then, tell me, what is your deal with Anemone's parents and this church?
Money? I was hired to do a job. And I did it.
Nothing more to it than that?
A little bit of blood here and there is also fun. All until I can get the clod.
Job then, wouldn't you say? You
Well, I had to get to you guys again at some point, didn't I? You took what was mine.
Oh, what was yours now? What did you so rightfully own that we didn't deserve?
Skilled. Then my dagger.
Oh. Yeah, that hunk of junk that Mikhail took off of you. That's right. How could I forget? Well, from what we can tell, it's powerless now. Even if we gave it back to you, it'd be nothing more than scrap metal.
He looks enraged. What?
That's right. There's no magic of any kind left inside of that broken blade of yours. Now don't get shaky with me or I'll break another fucking finger, capiche?
He just looks angry.
Uh, I'll admit, I feel vindicated seeing you like this. I didn't want to have to fight you, if you'd believe it. My priority was making sure that the girl was okay. And I thought, after you had left, you would just go on your merry way and do whatever it is you wanted to do with the Thieves Guild. And yet, you decided to round your fucking head around me again. And took the kid again. Because you have some sort of vendetta against me when I didn't even fucking know you. But now you have made this my fucking problem. I was told to protect Anemone for a day. One day. And I let them out of my sight for a fucking second. And then you swoop in like the little bottom feeder that you are to fucking take them and take me when I am at my lowest. So I am going to make sure that you will be at the lowest point in your fucking life for the rest of your life. He's gonna break the arm that he broke the finger on. You're not going to get to see Dimitri. You're not even going to get to go there. I am going to leave you powerless, alone. Nobody's going to save you. I'm not going to kill you. That would be letting you off too easy. No. I'm just going to leave you here like a piece of garbage tossed away. Like the fucking vermin that you are. He's gonna break his other arm.
Boy with me, boy. I saw you walk out of there.
You're not in a fucking position to be talking to me like that. You realize this, right? What power do you possibly have in this situation? You are scum, truly. Even in your last breath, you fight to survive. You really are like a cockroach. I really can't get rid of you, can I? You always want to fight back. Even
I
when
saw
you
you
know
walk
that it
out of
doesn't
there.
matter.
I saw all of you walk out of the Thieves Guild. I know it. Ashton, be a good boy and fight.
What? After you treated him like hot garbage for his entire life? Really? I'm sure he'll definitely be willing to join your side again. After you, like I'm doing to you, toss him to the side like he's nothing. What reason does he have, pray tell, to work for you? What fucking reason? The only reason why he ever bothered dealing with you was because he was afraid of you. And because he didn't fucking know any better. I have shown him the light. He will live a better life when he isn't under your boot.
Ashton's gonna look between the two of you. Like his entire posture just screams fear and like submissiveness. He's just gonna look between the two of you, still unsure.
He looks back at Ashton for a second. I don't truly know you or your life or what you've gone through. But do you really want to work alongside someone who treated you like you were nothing?
But Ashton is pet. Ashton has to have master.
You pick someone else. There are far better men in this world than him. I think even he could admit to that. Not like he has a choice in the matter.
Mm, mm, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, regardless of your feelings, he's not going to be in a state to be your master for much longer.
But what do
I
I
can't
do?
let him roam free.
What do I do? Where do I go?
You get to be free. You get to do whatever you want. You don't have to listen to anyone. You can be your own master. You can do anything you've ever wanted. Anything that he has forbade you to do, you can do. You have the world at your fingertips.
Ashton's gonna look around nervously and he's gonna start scratching the collar at his neck.
I'll get that for you when I'm done with it. He's gonna break his leg. Ah,
Question:
Ashton.
Where on the leg are you breaking him? Because a broken femur is one of the most painful broken bones and one of the most painful experiences a person can have.
yeah, that's what he's doing.
Oh.
Cool. Just checking.
Of course
Yeah,
he'd pick the worst
sure.
part of the leg. The kneecap isn't enough for him. Just one more.
Ashton is gonna say, "Hold on a second. I have an idea."
Hmm.
He's going to crawl over to Dimitri and he's going to hold out his arm for Dimitri to bite.
Dimitri will accept it and fight.
And I'm assuming some of his wounds heal, correct?
Yeah, let me pull up Dimitri's sheet.
Meanwhile,
Mhm.
Triton.
You
Buddy,
can probably cut him in Triton at this point, yeah.
I've been waiting for this.
Uh,
You promised a Triton moment. I want to see it.
Pressure, the pressure.
Sorry.
Now, are we seriously cutting to it though?
I mean,
Yeah.
like, take your time if you don't feel comfortable. I also had a thing I wanted to do with Mikhail, but I want to hear your thing first.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
I mean,
but,
I
like,
was gonna wait until the group got
I'm pretty
close
much
by.
almost done with them.
Oh, if you're waiting until everyone's close by, then.
Yeah, I'm waiting until everyone's within earshot.
Okay, that makes sense. Alright.
Mikhail has spent a lot of time on the stone floor, kind of just laying there sprawled out, as he has both of his palms pressed to the stone, as if he's about to get up, but he keeps like pausing and staying where he is.
Hear Dimitri's screams of anguish from the other room.
It does bring him a sense of peace to hear Dimitri's suffering, but he's still off.
Cathos is gonna kind of kneel down and kind of offer an arm or a hand. Do you feel like you can stand?
It's how did
Alright.
I
I don't know what you're babbling about, but I'm gonna help you up anyway. And he's gonna try to pull up Mikhail gently.
Mikhail's going to wince as if Cathos' touch hurts him physically.
Sorry, I must have touched a sore spot. I'm guessing he probably touched a wound on his arm or something as he was helping Mikhail up. And then, kind of setting him down on the bench that's kind of still intact over here.
Hold on, let me open the fucking map. You can see. Oh, yeah, that bench. Mikhail will kind of sit down. Just look down at his blood-soaked gloves and glance over to the door, or the open doorway of the other room where the torment is going.
The screams of the damned echoing from the other room.
Triton can hear it.
I would assume he would after someone had their femur
They're
broken.
blood curdling. They're blood curdling.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his voice is cracking as he's screaming too.
Love that.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's bad. It shook.
there-
It shook Triton to the core.
Is there a mirror in this room?
I would say that there probably was one, but when Dimitri kicked in the door, it kind of shattered it everywhere. There's definitely glass pieces everywhere, though.
Gonna kind of look around the room, and then eventually settle his gaze on Cathos.
He kind of has his arms crossed as he's looking
Yeah.
at Mikhail, concerned.
How did you do it?
Do what?
30 years on this mortal coil, born to a hero. How'd you get so strong?
I think you already asked me that question. I took training. I had friends, and I had the squirrel god.
Just simple training.
By no means was it simple.
He's gonna shake his head and get up. Start walking out here to try and find wherever his supposed father went.
You'll see this door is open, and you'll see, Triton holding the priest by his neck in place.
Oh yeah.
Wait, no, it's not time.
It's time. It's time, Maei.
Yeah.
Fuck!
I was gonna say, after a couple more minutes of what is it, Dimitri getting healed and then getting his bones broken over and over and over again, Varis will get up, kick him in the face as he leaves, and say to Ashton, leave him. Looks back at Dimitri. I'm going to allow you to live. But remember what I have done to you if you ever decide to fuck with me ever again. And then he walks off.
As you're walking off, he'll just scream Ashton, not in a authoritative manner, more of a angry, scared, what am I doing next moment.
One nice word. That's all it would have taken. One nice word. But you couldn't even manage that. He says as he just walks submissively next to Varis.
I know. And he shuts the door behind him.
Mikhail, don't leave me here.
My God!
He walks
Literally
out
that,
from
yeah.
this, like, he walks out from this archway, like, clapping his hands together, like, what is it, like, side to side, like, after you, like, get done, like, doing a task. That felt good. Right.
So before you guys
Now we're trying to
approach the
run
door,
off too.
before you guys approach the door, that door, hold on, I can click now.
Yeah.
This door, this,
Click and hold.
how, click and hold. There, that door right there. That door is closed. You hear a tussling. You hear tussling inside. And you hear, so I'm gonna start from the beginning. So if I remember
I'm going
last
to the door
session,
Yeah,
okay.
you
Yeah.
make the door first, for sure.
If I remember
Or
last,
it's, like, trailing
if I
behind.
remember last session, Triton punched
He punched
through
the door and grabbed
He
the
grabbed him
priest
by
the
the
collar.
Yeah.
So, like,
Okay.
It's a vital-
you guys,
You'll hear another smash. You'll hear another smash with his other fist breaking the door handle, and it squeezes open while he's still holding the collar of the cult leader. And as it opens, he's gonna say, he's gonna say, hey, let me warm up.
Hello there.
Hello, dear. He'll say, hello, dear. And then he's going to slam him on the ground. And he's going to keep him pinned a little bit.
there we go.
Hello, my name is Triton Wood. What's your name?
He kind of you're not sure if you're choking him too hard or if it's the fact that he just seems absolutely terrified as he struggles against your arm. But he won't give you an answer.
I've got some news for you. I'm about to break your legs, and then I'm gonna break your arms. But I'm gonna do it very slowly here. Now, I want you to listen to what I have to say. His smile, he's smiling as he's talking to him, but then his face goes completely serious, and he's staring his beady old blue eyes into his. He's gonna say, "The blood you've spilled here will not go unpunished." And then he's going to start slowly twisting his shoulder. And he's slowly twisting his shoulder as it's gonna pop increasingly. Like the popping, and yeah, it's bad. I'll stop going into detail. But he's breaking his arm.
The priest will actually go like, wait! As you're currently breaking his arm.
He's like he's like putting his finger to his mouth, like shh. I'm not done yet. And then he's gonna say to him, when you kneel to your false god in prayer, my face will be all that you see. And then he's gonna start twisting his arm even more. Like it's going backwards now. His arm is going backwards.
He doesn't. All you.
Then
all
he's gonna
you
look
hear
back
is
at the two
screaming.
doors he busted open. he's gonna look back at the two doors he busted open, and then he sees a pool of blood that's kind of spilling over towards the doorway, I would assume.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then he looks back at him and he says, I've killed most of your followers here today. And once I'm finished the rest, I'm coming back for you. And then he's going to pick him up. He's going to pick him up by the neck. Like he still has a grip on him. He's going to pick him up and then he's just going to slam him in the ground again. And then he's going to stand up and then he's going to walk towards the door that Mikhail's at and open it up. And you just see Triton. You just see Triton drenched in in blood, and he's going to walk by. He's going to walk on by and not say a word. And he's going to leave.
That's where you are.
Mikhail's going to follow Triton's movements with this kind of look of awe and surprise, as if he's never expected this level of violence and vitriol from Triton of all people. And then he's gonna glance back through the doorway and look at the priest on the ground. Father.
Like, he's breathing heavy, he's, like, holding his arm. And, like, he's shaking as, like, he looks up and the same terror on his face.
Mikhail's expression is unreadable as he looks down at him with this stone-faced impassivity. He takes a step closer and kneels down and reaches a hand out to try and touch the arm to see how bad it is.
Well, Triton completely fucking twisted the thing backwards, I think. So...
His arm, the bones of his arm is no longer attached to a skeletal frame.
Mikhail didn't see that, though. He doesn't know. I know. He doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm just telling Mikhail.
In your mind.
Externally.
Yeah.
Ashton's coming back with one of the bones in his mouth.
After touching the broken arm, he kind of looks up at the priest's face. What's your name?
Who are you people? Why? He seems very out of
Dimitri
it.
Dimitri claimed that you were my father.
I have no way of telling if that is true.
Remind Diamond the DM.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to mention this because everyone forgets, but Mikhail's canonically trans.
Mm-hmm.
Masculine. He was born a girl.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Mikhail kind of sighs.
Backstabber said if what he said was true, but I have no sons.
You did have a daughter.
I did.
Morris like looking between the two of them, and then he has like a moment of like, oh. Continue.
Tell me about it.
Why would I tell the strangers that have ruined everything, that have attacked me and my church, the sanctity of our ritual? Why would I tell you anything?
Because I need to know.
You're not in much of a position to argue.
Varis?
He shrugs. Go on.
He looks back at the priest with this expression on his face that seems desperate. I have to know.
You're going to see as he kind of lets out a shaky sigh. He closes his eyes for a moment as if he's praying to the gods as he looks up. Misha. Her name was Misha.
She's not here now, is she?
What?
What happened to Misha?
I don't know. It's been so long. The details are fuzzy. I tried my best to forget. As he seems to kind of have a look of regret on his face.
You didn't remember?
I couldn't afford to. After everything that had happened, the gods demanded I follow a path. And I followed it. And now I'm here.
God summoned you all the way from Dragon.
Yes.
You cut out, Diamond.
All he said was, yeah.
Maybe. Just maybe. They have a divine sense of comedy. The four of us are here. That must mean they have you back in.
Sorry, you cut out this time.
Fuck! He said, it seems that the gods have a divine sense of comedy, and maybe, just maybe, if the four of us appeared, that must mean they want you back in Drakengard.
If they wanted me there, I would have stayed there. The ritual tonight has been ruined. Apocalypse awaits this land and Taldaris. There will be nothing left. As he seems to start to go into a bit
Varis
of a
yawns.
religious mania.
Mikhail's gonna kind of sigh as he's resting his arms on his knees in that kind of like way that you do when you're just annoyed and tired.
This guy's a fucking nut. You sure you're related?
I have no idea. But
Cathos
there may be.
kind of speaks up. I do have a spell for this, if you want to know the truth.
Mikhail kind of glares over at Cathos and shakes his head slowly.
And he's gonna put his hands up like, alright.
Whether or not you want to be back in Drakengard, there is a place for you. A place where you might yet avoid death. I understand you're concerned with the apocalypse, but we happen to be on a mission to end that through other means. So find your way back to Drakengard and look for Claude Savage. And let me actually look at my spells.
Sorry, I had to shut my window. My work here has led to my end. This is where I will die. That is the vow I made with my wife, as he kind of glances towards the doorway, towards the area where his dead wife lays, in the ritual circle with the flowers.
That wasn't your...
She wasn't my first.
Give me...
Hmm?
I'm thinking. Hold on. Oh, it sucks that dominate person doesn't work this way.
Well, how do
Ugh.
you want it to work? Because we can flavor it if you want.
I wanted to just use it as a more powerful version of suggestion because I don't have suggestion in my spell list. Does not work like that.
That would be cool, though.
If you had Gash, you could do that, but you don't.
I don't have Gash. It's okay. I'll figure something. Mikhail will take another deep breath and stand up and pick up the priest by his broken arm.
Ah!
Owie.
See, the first time it was more of a suggestion. Now I'm not asking. You will go back to Dragon. You will find the man named Claude Savage and tell him that Mikhail has sent you there. He will know what to do with your sorry soul. Your other alternative is to die here and now, which may be preferable considering your views, but... He leans in closer. I wouldn't want that path if I were you. You have no idea how easy it is to bring someone back from the dead over and over, forcing them to live through the hell that is the mortal plane, the physical world, and all of its proclivities. As he says that, he kind of twists the broken arm further.
And he'll scream, and the look of terror returns to his face. You don't know what you're asking me to do. I'm still trying to prevent calamity. I can't let the world just fall.
Tell me, priest, have you been to the future before? Seen it with your own two eyes?
No.
No. Have you gazed into the abyss and had it speak back to you directly?
Yes.
No.
No. That's right. So it would seem of the two of us, I am far more equipped to deal with this calamity than you are. Been training my whole life for something like this. And you're wet behind the ears. You left 30 years ago. Your frail body is decaying. Look at how old you are. Look at your wrinkles. He kind of grabs his father by the face and stretches on the skin.
I may be old.
You think you're gonna stop the end of the world like this?
I'm trying.
That's all anyone could ever ask, of course. But I'm not asking. You will go to Dragon and find the man named Claude Savage. You will do this because I tell you. And for no other good reason. Because you do not want to see what happens. I get angry. Calamity will look like a temper tantrum. Now repeat back to me what I have told you to do.
He's not going to answer for a moment as he's just trying to breathe, as he's, like, still in pain because you're still holding him by the arm.
I grip his arm tighter then.
To go to Dragon Guard and find a man named Claude Savage.
Good. And he's gonna let go.
He's gonna fucking hit the stone pretty hard. He is still an old guy.
Yeah. And I would make haste if I were you. I wouldn't want to be around in this town. If we see you again, I will be very disappointed.
He kind of looks up at you, like, this time a mix of, like, anger and fear. You are no child of mine.
Mikhail's gonna arch an eyebrow. You don't have time for words. Go! And, if Thrin will allow it, he's going to push this guy using Thrin.
Thrin allows it.
Yeah. Push. About that way.
I'm willing to bet it's kind of one of those overdramatic pushes where he kind of, like, the door is broken.
Stumbles a little bit, yeah.
He'll stumble down the stairs and kind of fall. And then he'll start, like, he'll get up and start limping away.
What's taking you so long, preacher man? Start running!
He's going to try to limp faster.
Hey, he's getting away! Triton's gonna start bolting after her.
Are you fucking serious?
No.
Okay. After that,
Yes.
Mikhail takes a deep
Continue.
breath and turns around to look at Varis. Where's Dimitri's remains?
I left him back by the staircase. He's still alive, you know.
You what?
He's not moving anytime soon. I've broken all of his limbs. He's fine.
He's not there.
Yeah. Ashton's just gonna eat the bone while like holding on to like Varis's like sleeve.
I'm gonna punch the wall. And I'm gonna keep punching the wall until something breaks.
I'm going to punch Varis.
I don't know
Cathos,
what
Wraps
gives.
around your arm as you punch the wall.
What happened?
shit.
What'd you say? What'd you say, homie?
Thrin is wrapping around his arm as punching the wall, actually putting more and more cracks into the wall until eventually putting a hole through it.
Hell yeah.
God's sake, guys, let someone else take care of the job. Surely someone who's been pardoned by Claude Savage would know how to torture someone and not let them get away for 5 fucking minutes!
Varys, why
He's-
did you
he's
let
out?
him live?
I broke all of his limbs. How could he
That
have
doesn't
possibly done-
fucking matter. And he's gonna punch you again in the face.
He's gonna try blocking it.
Oh, shit.
You could
Oh,
dodge.
how?
You are a rogue.
Yeah, I was gonna say he either block or dodge or something. I'd like to see you try walking with 2 broken legs.
You didn't think that someone able to get their hands on magical items, who happens to be an undead vampire, who you let live and sup upon the blood of our allies, could get up and walk out of here just fine?
That was
You
Ashton's decision.
Fucking idiot, Varys. You're fucking stupid.
Listen,
His
after
smiles.
Af-
Nom, 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 nom,
after
nom,
tonight's fight, I can handle Dimitri. If I just have something
Oh,
of
no.
his, I can
Oh, no, no,
locate
no, no,
him.
no.
God,
I do have
damn
something.
it.
I
But you're
hand
not going to
I hand
find him
the sword. I hand the sword.
I was
as I
gonna pull
continue
out
chewing on
the
the bone.
metal ball.
But if I take this over, this is official New Crest Hill business. I can't let you get involved.
I can just take you to where he lives.
Do you think he'll be there?
I doubt
Maybe.
it after this escapade, especially after letting his pet go.
I doubt it'd be the first place he'd go back.
I mean, there
True.
was this one place he used to like to go.
Go on.
It was this Duchess's place, and he would go there, and then I would sit out at the front door, and then he would go in with the Duchess, and then I would hear the Duchess scream, and then they would both come out, and then their hair would be all messy. I don't know what they were doing in there. I kept asking him what they were doing, but then he wouldn't answer me, so I really don't know.
Who's the Duchess?
He didn't tell me her name, but I think I remember where she lives.
Gonna glance between Ashton and Cathos.
Listen,
Why was she screaming her name?
Cathos is kind of like
We'll address that.
pinching the bridge of his nose.
Or I snickers a little bit.
Ashton's still eating the bone, by the way.
Triton finds Varis insufferable right now, and he's going to fucking raise his fist, and he's aiming it so fucking hard at your fucking gut right now, but his arm is shaking. His arm is shaking, he's hesitating, and then he releases it and he takes a breath. And he
Listen-
turns around and says, "You're not worth my time anymore."
Listen,
He smiles. Good.
after how tonight panned out, two of you almost got seriously hurt. I can handle this.
I can attest to that. Honestly, I never actually got the chance to thank you for what you've done for me today. I wouldn't have actually been able to beat Dimitri at all if you weren't here.
Well,
Cathos,
and
I have a
Lyla.
vendetta against that vampire.
And does that vendetta include you getting killed? Because that's what almost happened.
He's going to go after my guild if I let him escape. If I let this...
I'm more than capable. I can handle this.
What happens when you catch him? What is the plan?
That is
He goes
for
into New Crest Hill custody.
that or the Empire's. And if he continues to be a problem, then we'll have to use lethal force and take care of him entirely. But I can't have you involved if I'm taking this over. Officially.
He's going to walk over and gently hand Cathos the shot-put ball of 9 lives stealing.
I forgot you turned it into a ball.
That's right. Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to flaunt it because I was busy having my fucking crash out with my symbiote.
Yeah.
Nom 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 nom.
He's going to take it. Now, Lyla went with that jar. I never quite got his name.
Bell bottom.
I never got the chance to thank her.
She told me before she tried to tell me. Didn't quite catch everything, but I'm sure that she'll still be with the kid after you all get back. So I have to take care of this now, as he gestures to the church.
Yeah, you have a lot of cleanup work ahead of you, that's for sure. Anyway, my job here is done.
And
I got what I wanted out of this exchange.
could you let Astrid know that my mother has taken care of arrangements for her?
You got it.
Thank you.
Heading back to the inn to go and see my... Well, I suppose I'm her guardian now. I don't really know what that makes her in relation to me. Whatever. I'll figure it out. He's gonna head back to the inn.
Mikhail's going to inspect the body.
So there's a bunch, while there is a lot of blood, there's a bunch of the flowers that I described last time around her, and she's holding them. I forget what they're called. I did put them in here.
I'm scrolling up.
These guys.
Hyssop.
Yeah, hyssop. Hyssop flowers. And her body doesn't look like it's decayed at all. Like, it looks like they probably used whatever restoration spells or something to keep the body fresh. Despite the fact that it's dead.
So it's been dead for long enough that they need spells to maintain it?
I mean, it looks like it was probably a precautionary to keep the body fresh for a long period of time.
But why would they need to do that?
You don't know their rituals.
Yeah. Mikhail, is going to close his eyes and try to attune with the weave to see if maybe there's any lingering magic around Anemone's mother.
Like, what kind of magic? What are you looking for?
So I think he said that he was trying to prevent a calamity, so I'm trying to see if I can sense any sort of warding magic or any sort of ritualistic magic, necromantic magic, healing magic. All of those would be like the most likely spells that would be surrounding this area.
You do feel some basic spells. And I will say, while it does feel like the soul has probably left this body for, like, the soul's been gone, but you feel the same exact kind of energy that you felt from Anemone when she was starting to get her magic going.
Oh, I see. They're pulling the weave out of sorcerers. For what purpose? Really should have continued questioning that priest before I sent him on his merry little way. He's going to... He's kind of kneeling down with Anemone's mother's head at his knees, and he places like both hands on either side of her face and kind of just like inspecting the body for any other important ritualistic features that, I mean, other than the flowers and the fact that she hasn't decayed, is there anything else that would stand out to me?
She looks like she has some ritualistic tattoos. And, like, there is...
Do they look like any sort of arcane symbols?
I don't know if there is symbols for this, for what they were doing.
Is it in a language?
I'll say it like this, that there are some runes and sigils and glyphs that represent, like, life and blood and like, offering is also in there.
Okay. I'm gonna get up and look around. Maybe can I glance over to Cathos? Do they keep any of their scriptures in here?
Oh, I'm not sure. You would assume so, but I have no idea what this was all about, as he kind of gestures to the lady in the flowers. Did you know her?
She might have been Anemone's mother. I think.
He kind of like tilts his head to the
He's
side.
gonna.
Yeah, I can't really see the resemblance between you two.
Blood relations mean nothing. It's who brought you up that matters. As he's gonna go in here and have a look around.
Go ahead and roll me investigation.
Yes, ma'am. Where's investigation? There it is. Please roll high. Natural 20!
Holy shit.
Is that like your third 20 in a row?
Not in a row.
Not in a
But your
row.
third 20 tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
tonight.
Yeah, that's
Usually it's
20
been-
tonight.
Usually it's shit.
Usually I can't roll above a 10, so this is
It's like-
nice.
Typically 5, 7, and 4.
Yeah. Those are the usual numbers.
Yeah. It is. Those are my numbers.
The lucky, unlucky numbers. 5, 7, and 4.
Mikhail, fuck. Mikhail, resident boy failure.
Mikhailier.
You will find a loose stone in the wall next to a small little library section they had. In the actual little section they had, it was a lot of, blah, 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 goddess of life, goddess of magic, yah, 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 yah. And in this hidden little passage, there's a bunch of scrolls that look handwritten rather than, like, these look panicked, like they were written in a hurry, like they would match somebody going through a psychotic episode or something as they were trying to write. Like, it's all scattered, but you
know
can
what that
make
means.
you can make sense of some of it. And a word,
Yoink. Taking them all.
and if you do read them, are you gonna read one?
I will. I want to read them while I'm here.
Okay. One specific name comes up like that you see a lot. And I believe I had said that the cult worshipped Bane.
What? Oh my god, okay. Mikhail will pocket the scrolls and then also look through any of the books on the regular shelf to see if there's anything relevant to discussion of calamity and rituals.
I mean, you'll find a whole section on prophecies.
Yeah, I'm gonna parcel through that real quick.
I just called Bane a false god. Oh my god.
Oh man, he's gonna kill you for that one.
Nah, I'm gonna kill Bane.
Okay. But
Don't worry,
you will
guys. Gods aren't real.
Oh no.
Who's god?
you will see You know, the prophecy that you kind of called bullshit a couple of sessions ago. The Child of Darkness. It is in there. But there is another prophecy about what the priest was talking about, which was upcoming calamity, mysterious deaths and lifeless monsters, and like it almost sounds like
Huh.
a really scary children's story.
Sounds kind of familiar to what our future was,
Have we
actually.
experienced that before?
Because you said lifeless
Monsters.
bodies moving on their own.
Oh.
Lifeless monsters, yeah.
Yeah.
We got that, check. But yeah, that rings a bell. So pocket, yoink. Taking all their holy scriptures. I stole their priest, technically.
We're
I
raiding
am on
this
a roll
church.
tonight. And yeah, I guess after pocketing the Child of Darkness and the Calamity prophecies alongside the scrolls, I will make my way out to the main church area.
I would like to investigate the window that the two cultists bolted out of.
As you're doing that,
The
Cathos
two
is
escapees.
Cathos is gonna come over and like glance at the windows. What you looking at?
Trying to find something.
Something or
That's a 7. God damn it. Do I still have inspiration? Should still have inspiration.
yeah, you should.
Yes, I do. What's that? Investigation, please do good. Nah, alright.
Should have rolled a nat 20 like me.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but I
You
got Mikhail
stole the nat
rolls.
20s.
I stole all the good luck from everyone.
I guess I'm not looking for anything right now. Can't seem to find anything. Hey, I don't think you were around when you were too busy finding Dimitri. As you can see, he like holds his arm out as if he's presenting his work, his finest work of massacring 4 cultists who were unarmed, you said last session, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
They were unarmed and running
Yep,
away.
they were unarmed and fleeing for their lives. 2 of them got away, and they bolted through this window right here.
Listen,
I'm trying to see if they left a trail.
I will have to work with the Empire's Guard, and we will figure out the cultists. You all should definitely get some rest.
I'm following these fuckers. I'm not letting them get away.
They won't. The Empire takes...
I need your help to point me in. Just point me in the direction.
He's going to sign, he's going to look out the window, and he's going to try to... he's going to try to help you out against his better judgment. He's like, I'm going to get in so much fucking trouble. This is...
It's okay. I'll take responsibility.
He kind of gives you a look, and then it goes back to trying to look. That's a natural fucking 20, by the way. Oh, okay.
Congratulations, baby!
He stares
Where
out...
did he go?
He stares out the window for a second, and he notices, like, all this little shit that I'm not gonna bother explaining, and he's going to point in 2 directions. One went that way, the other went down that sketchy alley to the right.
I'll go for that one first. He cracks his knuckles and he hops through the window.
And as Triton hops
Oh,
up.
and Cathos, real quick before I leave,
Yes.
I want to say thank you. Thanks for watching out for Mikhail, and I appreciate you pointing me in the direction. I'll see you guys later.
Alright. No problem. And he's kind of gonna sigh and mumble as he goes to walk back towards the entrance. Why do all these fucking guys have to
No
be so
mention of
fucking
Varis'
weird?
name. Truly a hater among haters.
Alright. You heading back to the inn?
I'm not sure what else I could do that would be helpful.
I'll take it from here. I suppose I'll have an update for you all tomorrow.
I he kind of trails off as he kind of glances away. I do hope that that stupid prophecy about you is fake.
Well, I would like to think it is. I think I've done my damnedest to avoid it.
Sometimes we can't control the things in our lives. But you seem like you have a pretty good damn start.
I appreciate
He's
that.
gonna leave.
Alright. And everyone is heading back to the inn, correct?
Oh my god. Yeah,
Most probably gonna already be there by the time Mikhail gets there.
Except for me, I'm on
Yeah.
a manhunt.
I
Yeah,
know.
we got a little bit of RP to do with.
Yeah, you guys have your RP moment. Mikhail's gonna lag behind a little bit.
I have
Yeah,
to
because
adjust.
Varis is walking alongside Ashton. Oh, you were saying something.
No, I just have to adjust some things. You guys are good.
Ah, okay.
Ashton is
Just
still
walking.
gnawing on the bone of the cultist.
You know, you were itching at your collar back there. Do you want me to take that off for you?
No, I need it.
Why?
Because a pet has to have a collar.
Hmm. You're not anyone's pet anymore. Your master's long gone, and I don't want to be your master. I just want to, make sure that you can live your life how a person is supposed to. I mean, you're not really a dog. You have, well, you're sentient. You're self-conscious. You can think about yourself, which is something that a, you know, lowly animal like a pig or a boar can't do.
I look up at him with the bone still in my mouth, with my eyes just kind of like blank.
Or at least you have the capability of doing that somewhere inside of that noggin of yours. He like knocks on the top of his head.
It sounds completely empty.
You'll figure it out. If it really comforts you to keep it on, then I won't stop you. But you shouldn't have to go following around someone else's orders.
But I always have.
I know it's not something that you're used to, but you can't live your life to the fullest just listening to what other people have to tell you. You need to have your own opinions and feelings. You had your own opinions and feelings. You hated him. You hated Dimitri with every fiber of your being.
I did the one thing a pet shouldn't do. I betrayed my master.
Well, yeah, but you have really continued to enjoy living your life if it was under his heel?
It's not about having joy, it's about being a good boy.
Hmm. We'll work on it. If it makes you feel better, I can be your master for now until we figure out how to get you out of this funk.
Okay.
So just follow me back to the end.
Yeah, I follow.
Yeah. Yeah. We get back. And he is immediately going to look for Anemone.
Alright,
He's gonna follow.
you should
Hmm.
have control over your tokens. Okay,
I do, yeah.
good. So, as you
Hmm.
walk into the
He
room,
walks into the room.
Anemone seems to be asleep as Lyla's kind of strumming her lute and sitting on Mikhail's bed. Anemone's passed out in her own bed, but she has her hands back. And Lyla looks up. Oh, you're back.
He walks into the room and puts his hand on his chest. Oh, oh my god, you are a miracle worker.
Well, I don't. I'm
He hugs
proficient.
her.
Oh, and she's kind of gonna hug back. I am proficient in most healing magic, so.
Oh my god, I cannot thank you enough. I quite literally owe my life to you.
Listen, you all needed help. From the looks of it, it was really nobody's fault, just some asshole had it out for you.
Yeah. Hmm. And apparently, somehow, he got away with every single one of his limbs being broken. Frankly, I have to admire his tenacity. He really is a cockroach. You
Well,
step on him and he just gets back up. But apparently, Cathos is going to deal with it, so it's no longer my problem. Thank God. I have no other things I wish to say to him. And I
I
would think
figured.
that after what I did to him, he would have no desire to come reeling his ugly head back into my life ever again.
Well, if Cathos is tracking him down, that means the new Crest Hill army is involved, which means I'm involved. So I probably should get over and start helping him look.
Sorry for the extra work on your plate. I really thought he wasn't going to be able to get out.
Listen,
But you know, with 4 broken limbs, he can't have gone far.
as much as I am very much retired from adventuring, we can't have another vampire running around. I'm not going to stand by and let that happen.
Hmm. Would his second form not retain the injuries of his human form?
Uh-uh.
I mean, maybe I really don't know what I'm talking about.
In any case,
Oh well.
I'll let you handle things
If
from
you and
here.
Cathos and the rest of the army are on him, he's not going to stand much of a chance.
Yeah, we have more than enough people with experience to handle this.
Right. At the very least, it's out of my hair. Thank you.
Yeah, and the kid was really distraught and upset when we got back. I imagine she's not.
I wouldn't blame him. She had her hands cut off. And saw her admittedly horrible mother dead on the floor. I feel like that would be a shock to anyone.
You get used to it after a while.
Yeah, but
A kid The kids shouldn't have to see that.
Still young and impressionable.
I mean, I did, and I came out perfectly fine.
Debatable.
Nom,
No one
nom,
should have
nom,
to
nom,
go.
nom, nom,
No
nom,
one should
nom,
have to
nom.
go through what Anemone has gone through today. No child, at least.
Alright. Well, I'm out of here. I'll let you all handle this.
Mhm.
She's gonna head out and
Bye.
wave.
He smiles. Looks back at Anemone.
By this time,
Yeah, I would
Probably.
say so.
in time to catch Lyla.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
I would kind of wave her down a little bit.
Like, you'd be almost walking past each other, and she kind of stopped, and she's, like, putting her loot back on her back. Oh! Hey!
Thank you.
Oh, what for?
Anemone.
Oh.
The Dimitri debacle.
It's no problem. It's what we do.
I don't know the complexities of the Haven Plains and New Crest Hills political relationship. However, I have a few bones to pick with the vampire. I would like to know if you have him near us whenever that happens.
Oh. Yeah, I can shoot you a sending if we get a hold of him.
That would be greatly appreciated.
Now, I'm sure Cathos probably told you that it's New Crest Hill business. She uses, like, air quotes and mocks him. But I get it. Having personal gripe after everything you guys have been through tonight, it's the least I could do.
He also has it out for other people I'm involved with. So it's more than just a personal gripe.
Alright.
Anyways, I won't keep you any longer.
Alright. And be easy on the kid. And she kind of heads out.
Once he's in the stable, I'm pretty sure Bellbottom's in here, but he doesn't care.
Yeah,
Mikhail is going to cast Sending. I've got 2 more spell slots that I can use for this.
okay.
And let me... I'm gonna say this as I'm going along, and then I'll let you know when I'm done. But he's using the Sending spell for Claude.
Alright.
And saying, expect a man from the Haven Plains searching for you and claims I sent him. Imprison him once you find him. And then that's it. That's the full message.
Alright. Babe.
Hope that Claude doesn't get pissed hearing that. Unfortunately, with Sending, there's not a whole lot you can do.
Babe.
Gotta fucking say the shit.
Where the fuck you went?
What your mama said?
So Ashton is going to just kind of curl up on the floor next to Anemone's bed and just
Yeah.
kind of lay there.
That. He reaches into his backpack for a bedroll. Here, the floor's a lot more comfortable if you have one of these.
But I'm allowed on?
Your master isn't here to tell you otherwise. Your old one, at least.
No,
Do what you want.
are.
I don't care.
He now looks confused, like doing that dog head tilt thing.
It is at this point that Mikhail goes into the room.
RS is leaning back on his pillow in his bed. Ah, welcome back. Keep it down. The kid is sleeping.
It's gonna kid.
Huh? You cut out.
He's just checking on the kid. He's kneeling down beside the bed, kind of like brushing her hair out of her face, checking her arms,
She has
looking
her
her over for any
hands.
other injuries.
She looks
That's nice.
fully
Lyla
healed.
healed her hands.
And
She's
she has
as
her
good as new.
hands.
He's
Just
gonna.
wanted to say, I didn't know he was going to do that to her. He told me that I was going to have a new friend.
Well, he is a liar and a snake. I would expect nothing less from him.
Mikhail's going to small kiss on the forehead
She'll stir a little bit, but she'll stay
and just kind
asleep.
of. He'll just kind of hold one of her hands in both of his as he kind of leans beside the bed, kind of just watching. And for the first time, never before seen, well, technically it's going to be impossible to tell that he's doing this because it's just him closing his eyes, but he is going to try and pray to a god.
Oh, shit. Okay. Which one?
Yeah, Diamond.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just copy. Go to DMs
Shit.
and paste.
Oh.
I'd assume since Bane is a god in this world, then they would also be.
Yeah. I don't. I mean, I can. You can roll the religion.
Yeah, I guess I will. Please roll high. Okay, 15.
Engage. I just have to look this up really quick. It's discretion.
Yeah, you're good.
Fuck. Yes. I don't know. What's his personality like? It's lawful neutral. Okay. You will feel a connection as you. This is the first time I'm sure Mikhail has ever prayed to a god before. And it's. You can kind of hear it, but you're not sure if you hear it, because again, this is a first time experience, and you'll hear the words speak.
And he's going to whisper under his breath so that hopefully the other two can't hear him. God of Vengeance, I beseech thee to have the satisfaction of gaining control over the entirety of Dimitri.
Hmm. And there's a pause.
Takes
Go ahead.
I don't care how long it takes. I care if I have to bring him back from the dead. I don't care if I have to take his soul and shove it into an art. He has wronged me, my guild, my sister. He pay dearly. He has to.
And almost as if you feel like the mood shift to more of one of rather being tense and serious, it turns to curiosity instead. I will see what I can do. And then you lose the connection.
And yeah, he's probably going to spend the night sleeping as close to Anemone as possible, just trying to soothe the broken connection between the two of them, between him and Thrin, between his mind and his broken mind. It's a long night.
Somebody needs therapy.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't think he does.
Oh, he does. Meanwhile, Triton is out and about. I will say that Triton does get his hands on the cultists. I'm not gonna make you fight.
Good,
Let's
good.
go.
I was about to say we don't have to go into detail.
Yeah, no, you do get your hands on the cultists, and you may brutalize them as you wish. But you get your hands on both of them. And then I assume you head back
They
to
will
the inn.
find their corpses in the morning.
Oh, God.
Yes.
This is so much work.
Triton heads back. He heads back to the inn. I know. He
Like-
heads back to the inn all bloodstained and
It's probably the middle of the fucking night. A good chunk. Everyone's probably sleeping.
a big bloody behemoth.
Yeah,
Big
like,
bloody
everyone's
behemoth
fucking
approaching.
sleeping. And as soon as fucking somebody, like, opens their eyes and looks as you enter the room, they're gonna be like, oh, what the fuck?
I'm gonna say that Triton's he's been on a long journey. He's been on a long journey. He's tired. He's stumbling a little bit.
It's probably like
He's gonna
5 in the
wash off
morning.
before he goes back in the room. Yeah, he's gonna take a minute to wash his wash his face and his hands. His clothes are all bloody, so he's gonna take his robes off but leave his pants on. And he's just going to wring them out in the nearest body of water. I would assume it would be one of these
The horse troughs,
like
you know,
pin
where
things.
they're drinking water.
Yes, he's gonna wash off in a horse trough.
God damn it.
And he's gonna look at his hands, and he's like, the adrenaline has officially worn off, and then he's basically decompressing what the fuck just happened in the church and what he just did.
I feel like it would be really funny
And
if
he's starting to like shake a little bit, and he's freaking out.
I think it'd be really funny if he passed out in the stables with a bell.
I was just about to lead up to that, actually.
Yeah!
Yeah, he shakes a little bit, and his mind is sundered, and he collapses on his knees and passes out.
And now you all officially get a long rest!
Let's go! baby!
Finally!
Finally!
I heal back to full, and that's the only thing that matters. Actually, no, wait. I get my second wind and action surge refresh. Never mind. I forgot I actually had those.
No damage. Let's go.
That
I
is.
get all my spell slots back, and I'm gonna switch them around so that I have the ones that I want to use.
Out there things from fighter that I actually care about replenishing on long rests.
So I just want to say, Ashton's gonna wake up earlier, go outside, grab a bunch of sticks, and then put them on Amenity's bed,
Oh my
and then
god.
lay back down.
Alright, I just had to check. I was about to give you guys another level up, but I gave it we gave it to you last session.
No, we had one last session, yeah.
Yeah,
I believe we had one last one now.
because we ended the combat. Alright. So, yeah, as who wants to wake up first in the morning?
Ours will probably be up.
Not
Really?
me.
You wake up and see the collection of sticks on Nemesis bed.
Ashton did choose not to sleep on the bedroll. He is sleeping on the floor, just sprawled out.
Yeah, look,
Bits of bark like all over his face.
like past the Nemesis bed, looks at Ashton, sees that they got out of the bedroll. It's like, maybe they just stir a lot in their sleep or something, and then goes to go and get breakfast for himself and Anemone for when Anemone wakes up, and bring it back.
And luckily, the hash browns are actually
Mikhail's going
good
to
this
wake
morning.
up. Let's go!
All right.
Mikhail's going to wake up probably around the same time that Varis starts moving around, but he's going to pretend to be asleep until after Varis is out of the room.
Yeah, he goes to get the breakfast and shuts the door behind him.
He's going to slowly get up and kind of sneak around Anemone to avoid waking her up. And kind of crouch down beside Ashton and gently shake him awake. I said gently. Is that how he decides to fucking... Is that his natural instinct? He just wakes up and starts barking?
Dude, think about his life.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Mikhail will slap a hand over his mouth to try and keep him quiet.
He immediately understands. He is used to physical violence.
Oh god.
It's not physical violence, it's just a little bit aggressive. Shh. Why? There's still a child asleep.
Okay. Do you think she'll like my presence?
She might. I understand. Dimitri gone. You might be struggling to find direction.
I just planned on following New Master.
Who would that be?
I think the one person, I believe they called him Varis. Yeah, I think
Mars?
yeah, oh yeah, yeah, that's the name.
No. You don't want to follow someone.
I don't.
He means well occasionally, but he's an idiot. And you don't want to follow him.
Roll a persuasion.
You fucker. You fucker. Of course you try and take him from me, you little shit. You
After the
fucker.
last companion,
How's a
Mikhail had?
12?
I mean, this
What's-
definitely isn't
What's
beyond
the counter roll for persuasion?
Sometimes it's wisdom or insight.
Yeah, let's go with insight. That's a -1.
Mikhail can't just let Varis have a single minuscule leg up over him at all.
No, he can't. He has an inferiority complex. What the fuck did you expect to happen?
Yeah, no, this is totally fucking reasonable, but like, oh my god, this is so petty, I love it.
Okay.
So Varis can't fucking be Ashton. It's master.
So-
Fucking stupid.
So then, who is going to be master?
I could always take that if need be.
Animal sense is saying about Mikhail now.
Insight? Insight. I think insight.
18?
Forrest? It's all on you.
I guess if the animal instincts are correct, you would still get the sense that Varis is a little bit not Varis, that Mikhail is a little bit dangerous. It's not the same like overwhelming feeling of bad run or fight. But it is a subtle discomfort.
Ashton just shrugs and says, okay.
Okay.
Dealt with worse.
Compared to his previous masters.
He's dealt with worse.
Mikhail will smile and pet Ashton on the head.
He makes happy dog noises.
I think we're like around this time Varis gets back with the food.
I'm just a happy guy. I'm just a looking at my hat.
And you're just like, hey guys, I
Fucking
got
God.
bread. What the fuck is
Open.
happening?
Opens the door holding the plates.
What in the furry shit is going on here?
Your pet is cheating on you.
He ignores Mikhail and puts the food next to an anemone on the bedside. On the what is it? The fucking what's it called?
End table.
Nightstand.
That's
Nightstand.
side table. Yeah,
Whatever.
nightstand. And this Mikhail is over by Varis' bed. He's just gonna sit on Mikhail's bed and eat. I see you've met Ashton.
Certainly an interesting fellow.
Yeah, you could say that. I don't really know what to make of him. I've never seen a beast man of this variety.
I mostly worry that Anemone will be frightened of him.
I look at them with the most innocent face possible.
They're definitely more easy on the eyes than your average werewolf.
Werewolf, huh?
I don't think they are a werewolf.
Well, why not hear it from the dog's mouth?
I mean, you don't change back to a human form.
Human form?
Yeah, you know. Typically, with werewolves, they have this super big, muscly beast form that's all covered in hair and has a long snout and all the features much more animalistic than you are. You just have the ears and the tail. You're sort of a mix in between. Like you're stuck in the middle of the transformation.
Yeah.
It's certainly an oddity. I've never seen anything like it.
I've seen a few people like me, but they were mostly like cats.
Walk on all fours.
Tabaxi?
Oh. Yeah. Is that their name? I don't know.
That's
I'm
what they're
not good with
called. I've
names.
never met one.
I read about them in books.
My first master had a bunch of us in cages.
You mean Dimitri?
Uh-uh.
One before Dimitri.
The one before.
Hmm.
They just trained a lot of you?
Uh-huh.
Weird.
And then they sell us off.
Mikhail's going to finally sit down on Varis's bed and kind of stretch out, relax a little bit.
Sorry, I didn't bring you food. I figured you would want to get it by yourself.
I'll manage.
Well, don't starve yourself. You have to eat sometime.
I'm more concerned about Anemone.
You can go eat, Master. I'll make sure she's safe.
Mikhail,
Besides, you left her in my care, unless you're regretting that now after what happened, in which case I don't blame you.
Mikhail will kind of glance at Varis with a less than pleasant expression and shrug as he gets up to go get food.
As
He said
He
that you
kicks
wouldn't
back on
be
the
a
bed.
very good master.
You little bitch!
as
So I'm going to follow him now.
That sounds like him. If that's what you want to do, then it's your decision. I'm not going to stop you.
He was very persuasive.
Fair enough. I know he's just doing this because he wants to get a leg up on me. It's so like him. Go on. You can follow him if you want. I'm not attached to the idea of being your master anyways.
Okay.
It was a temporary arrangement regardless. If he really wants you that badly.
after
I'm not smart enough to make decisions on my own.
You'll learn. I hope you do. There's more to life than this, you know. You'll learn that someday.
after Mikhail had left the room and the door had closed, Anemone did push herself up, like kind of like a half push up, and she kind of like blinks for a bit as she's kind of just staring at her hands. And then
Oh my god, you're awake. He's gonna immediately, like, go over to Emeny's bed and hug her. Oh my god.
like you're gonna hear a small squeak of surprise as you kind of tackle her out of nowhere, and but she'll hug you back.
Oh my god, Anemone, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry.
And
I shouldn't have let you go. I really shouldn't have.
she's gonna shake her head like vigorously. Not your fault.
What? He looks at her. I know, it's just he has like these tears welling up in his eyes. If I didn't stop you, then you wouldn't have.
And she's gonna shake her head again, and she's gonna be like, not your fault.
Okay. I'm just. He holds her closer. I'm just glad you're okay. I will never, ever let that happen to you ever again. Bad man is gone now. I scared him away. He will not be coming back to harm you ever again. I made sure of it.
Oh god, how much I want Ashton to just say, but you let him get away.
You could roll a
Oh,
d20.
Anyways,
Say odd or even.
I have food for you.
Yeah,
You want to do that?
even he says it.
All right.
Ah, he says it. Yeah, but you let him get away.
Yeah, but I sincerely doubt he's going to be bothering me again anytime soon.
Oh, he's
I know
very
he's...
persistent.
Yeah, but I know that I'm not his main goal. Besides, the entire army and Cathos and Lyla are on his ass now, so he'll have a much harder time. I doubt he's going to be causing anyone any trouble ever again. Anyways, I brought food for you. He picks up the plate of food and puts it on Anemone's lap.
And I brought you a bunch of sticks, because sticks make me feel better, so they should make you feel better. Do you want to play? Hey, hey, hey. Do you want to play? Do you want to play, new friend? Friend? Hey, hey.
Give,
Hey, do you want to play?
give her a moment to eat first.
She's gonna take the food and then she's gonna
He just
look at
pouts.
the sticks in confusion and then look at Varis like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with these?
Just has the biggest shit-eating grin on right now and just like looking at her like, ah.
This is someone who was a fellow victim of that bad man from the church. I decided that it would be best if he came along. He's pretty directionless right now.
He was my master.
And he's gone now, so he doesn't really know what to do. So I decided that it would be fine if he stayed with us with a little while he finds some direction.
She's just gonna start eating her food.
He whispers in her ear, "If he starts bothering you, just let me know."
He's gonna nod a little bit, but
Mikhail's gonna come in at this.
yeah.
Ashton's mouth is gonna water at the sight of food, and he's just gonna beg. Like do the puppy eyes and beg.
Mikhail is kind of like crossing the room when Ashton's begging, and he kind of like pauses to drop some of his food into Ashton's hands. Calm down. You'll have plenty of opportunities to eat. And he kind of like turns back to Anemone and kind of ruffles her hair a little bit,
She's going to jerk
giving her an
head
apologetic
away,
smile.
and she's not going to look at you.
Ooh. Oh.
He'll kind of like nod a little bit and go sit down on Faris's bed.
So, what's the plan now?
You're asking me?
He shrugs.
Figure out what the hell it is with the whole end of the world calamity. Might have something to do with that feature that we saw.
Also,
I
that
was gonna
$1,000
ask.
reward we still need to collect.
I was gonna ask, what's a calamity?
Oh, explain it a little bit later.
Because you guys were saying many words, and I don't pay attention that well, so I got really confused.
Admittedly, there is a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, I guess first thing to do is backtrack back to where this all began. We do have 1,000 gold with our name on it.
The crystals, right?
That's the one lead that we have, and it's why we all met up in the first place. So I guess we're going to have to travel back. It'll take a while, but
Well, we didn't. Out of character, did we figure out the whole thing that the mayor wanted us to? Because I don't remember that.
You guys were going to head in, like, you guys had gone to the guild to get the information you needed, and she had told you guys that there was rumors of otherworldly magic in the forest to the east.
yeah, we were gonna go to the forest first. That's right.
Yeah. Because I knew that we had something else we needed to do before we went back.
All right. I wasn't sure. There's a lot of plot stuff happening. We do still need to technically get all of that information before we go back. Supposedly, there's some stuff going on in the forest or whatever. Very vague.
Mikhail's kind of like
So it's,
listening and not saying anything. Just kind of staring down at his plate, messing around with his food.
so I suppose we'll just have a little look-see there, and then go from there until we have enough information to come back with for the reward.
Right.
I'm not the kind of man to go back on a promise, even if there are other pressing matters at hand. So, when we all finish eating, can head over there, I suppose.
Everyone but Ashton.
Anemone is going to, like, glance at Ashton, and she's going to pretend to drop a few pieces of food on the floor.
Gonna go to where the food was, look, and look up and just kind of whimper a little bit.
Is he looking at an Anemone or?
Yeah, because Anemone dropped fake food. Did
No.
not actually give food.
No, she dropped.
Much betrayal.
No, she dropped actual food, but she's pretending.
so she actually
She
dropped the
did
food.
drop some.
Yeah, she's like pretending to accidentally drop it instead of like purposefully. You know?
Oh,
You know
yeah,
how, like,
he's
kids
just gonna
sneak-
die for it.
Yeah, like kids sneak food to like animals and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
just
that
like
makes
that.
sense.
Yeah, he dives for the food. It's just
Yeah. Dar's just gonna finish his food because he has not actually done that yet, and wait for everyone else to finish theirs.
Yeah, she'll hand over her plate to Varis after she's done.
Thank you. I'll go and bring this back. And leaves you back downstairs.
She's actually gonna hop up and quickly run after you.
And so it's like catch him like at the staircase.
Yeah. Like,
Oh.
she skips
What's
a
up?
few steps and, like, she, like, holds onto your cloak and looks up at you.
Oh, you just want to come with me?
And she's gonna nod.
Mikhail will watch as Anemone runs out the door with this kind of remorseful look in his eyes.
As much as he wants to not care like he normally does for things that do not affect him in his own life, he feels a little bit bad for Mikhail. It's like a half-hearted smile on, and it's like, all right, you can come with me. And yeah, he goes and hands back the dishes
Right, the lady, like,
and heads back up with Anemone.
thanks you, and Anemone, like, still holds on to the cloak. Like, she's trying to hold your hand, but it's kind of hard with the cloak.
Yeah. Oris will like take his hand out of the cloak and like offer it to Anemone. as they're going up the stairs.
Aww. Yeah.
And yeah, he'll go back in the room. Okay. We about ready?
Where's Triton?
Oh shit. I actually don't know. I left without seeing where he went. Fuck. I'm sure he's fine. Besides, he's not my biggest fan right now. I doubt he'd want to see my face even if I tried to go looking for him anyways. He'll find his way back.
Meanwhile, Triton in the stables, a horse fucking spits its trough water on him as he's sleeping. Or some shit.
He's sleeping like the Peter Griffin death pose. He's like,
Gross.
wait,
Out.
there's a button for that. There's a button for that.
There
Okay,
is.
never mind. I'm not gonna mess
But-
with it. So he gets sprayed with horse water,
Yeah.
horse mouth water.
He gets sprayed with horse mouth water.
Absolutely atrocious, vile, disgusting,
Grody.
very grody.
You infected their water in the first
he
place.
he
So.
jolts up. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah. He jolts up, accidentally slapping the ass of the horse, and he gets butt kicked.
You get kicked through the fucking stall and you hit the fucking wall.
Yeah. My head. Where am I? And he looks around. He sees he's in the horse stables, and he's looking around. He sees his cloak still bloody in the horse trough. And he looks at his hands, and it slowly, the memory of him murdering the not innocent cultists, but the unarmed, frightened cultists, seeing their faces of fear, kind of it dawns on him. He realizes again what he's done after collapsing, or before collapsing. I'll need to get back.
And you hear bell bottom in the
And he
the
picks
stalls.
up his cloak.
In the stalls next door, like playing his whatever he's playing something, playing a sea shanty of some kind on something.
He's playing with something.
I don't know if he has any instruments. So
No, so he's got empty jars. He's got empty moonshine jars, and he's like blowing into them
Yeah.
as musical instruments.
sure.
Oh man, that's great.
I love playing the jug. It's one of my favorite instruments.
Right?
I'm jugging it.
Straight up jugging it. What is that ungodly noise? He's gonna walk up the stall. And I guess, oh yeah, I can control my character. I forgot I can do that.
Yeah.
He's gonna walk out the
Yeah.
stall, and he's gonna open the door and see Bell Bottom blowing, straight up jugging it. Yeah, like you said, straight up jugging it. What the hell are you doing out here?
Just living. Music.
Ah,
Long time.
well, you mind if I join you? And he sits down. He sits down and takes his dulcimer out of his bag and starts to strum. I would like to roll a performance.
You
Let's
burned
see
my
how well
house to
this
the
goes.
ground.
Sure.
My house to the ground.
My family's dead. What do I do?
What do I do? Hang on, it's a skill. Performance -1. You have 12.
It's okay. It's probably not as good as Belle's, but it's okay.
Pretty mediocre. He hasn't really had the time to practice.
Yeah. And I'm sure everybody at this point
Sorry, I'm a
upstairs would
little
hear it
out of
too.
practice. I haven't touched my dulcimer since. I'm sure they would.
Is someone dying downstairs? The fuck is that?
Ah, shit! It's out of tune. Fuck me. And he stops for a minute to tune his dulcimer. Then he starts playing again. He's trying to match the rhythm of the jug, but but Bell Bottom's kind of like he's out of tempo.
He's going too fast on the jug.
Bell is in the zone.
Yeah, he's in the zone.
It's the fucking banjo duel.
Yes.
He's trying to keep up, but he can't keep up. Oh, god damn it. Alright, you know what? I think I'm done here. I need to go. He picks up his
Alright.
backpack. He picks up his backpack in misery.
Playing with you.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure, Bill. Though weird circumstances early in the morning, I suppose, but yeah. I'll see you later. And he walks off. I'm assuming enter here. Yes.
Did you guys leave the door to your guys' room open so Triton could see that you all were awake as he was walking by?
Steps, just like walking up the stairs.
You Claude.
Holy shit, Steven Universe mentioned.
No.
He smells
Clotting
like
around with your footsteps.
God, I swear to God, the next fucking encounter with Dimitri, all I'm gonna hear is, "You can make a difference." That's all I'm gonna hear.
You can make a change.
Oh.
No, it's gonna be like the opposite of that song. It's like, you can't make a difference.
Ruthlessness.
These fandoms have no correlation to
He's
each
gonna
other.
walk in, like,
No, but
the
they
smell
can.
of hay and horse trough water permeates the building.
Ugh.
Yeah. And he also smells slightly of blood.
I mean, if fucking Dimitri has the fucking gall to show his face to me again, I would be surprised.
I don't
I'm
think you
assuming-
understand Dimitri enough.
I'm assuming Amber's awake
Varis, I will
right now.
kill you.
And I will break all of your legs again and send you off on your merry way.
I'm assuming
Get
I'm
ready to
assuming
meet a new
Amber's awake
character.
right now, right?
Huh?
Oh no.
Yeah, trying to get back at this point.
Yeah, Amber's awake.
Hello? Hello? Oh, Amber's awake, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Amber, do you have any, like, soap I could borrow?
Yeah. In this little travel bag.
Have you been?
Thank you, love.
I'll
I'll appreciate it. I'll have to talk to you about all this later. I'm sorry I didn't come back last night.
Alright, she has like a book open just reading.
Oh, all right.
It's called Shades of Orc.
What the fuck?
It's called what?
Shade of
50 Shades of
Orc.
Orc.
I'm tired of this bit.
God damn it.
I'm tired of this bit.
New bit!
I'm going to make somebody draw from the deck of many if
No,
I hear
we'll-
that bit one more time.
Okay, we'll say it's a different title, but we'll
Oh,
say
yeah,
it's a different title. We'll workshop it later.
It's
I
called
have to catch
Tusk
up.
Love.
Tusk Love.
Oh.
I'm trying to. You know what? Never mind. That's irrelevant. Irrelevant information. All right. Well, maybe we could like read together a little later. I need to. I really need to bathe.
All right, take your time.
All right. And he walks out. Hello, everyone. He looks at Ashton, Mikhail, and Anemone, and he absolutely avoids the gaze of Varys. He's pretending he's pretending he doesn't fucking
Triton
exist.
enters the room.
Look, it's the
Oh, you're
angry
back.
man.
Yeah, that's me, the anger man. Hey, really sorry for the really bad stench. I'm about to go take a bath. I just wanted to make sure that everyone, he's looking at you three, everyone made it back safe.
And Annie is going to
Alive.
realize that
Thank you for
you're
asking.
We're all doing page.
being mean to Varis, and she's gonna cross her arms, and she's not gonna give you a wave or nothing.
That's fair. That's fair. Fair. I understand. All right. Well, good morning. Good morning to everyone. And he treads off.
How much shit have you guys been through?
You wouldn't
Like
begin to
laughs to himself as he
fathom.
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
Your hair.
I'm gonna pretend that this is the bathhouse.
It's sketchy. Back to you guys. We've been through a lot. I'd say he'll come around, but I don't entirely blame him for hating me. Our personalities clash far too much.
Trust.
At the very least, it's a good lesson. You can't really make friends with everybody.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
Anemone's going to nod in
sometimes the
agreement.
bad idea. It's just not. Oh, Anemone's doing something?
She nodded in agreement with what Ashton was saying.
Ash is just kind of trying to chase his tail while you guys speak as well.
Well, since we all appear to be accounted for, he looks at Anemone. I don't feel comfortable leaving you at the inn by yourself.
You think bringing her to the woods would be better?
I guess not. It's a precarious situation. Either I leave Anemone outside of my viewing distance again, and I don't feel comfortable with that, but if I took her to the forest and there is some sketchy things going on there, then I would be actively putting her in harm's way. There's not really a good solution to
You
this.
take her to the forest. Sketchy things there. You take her and you run away. That's what you do.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It's better at the very least that she's with me, so that if something were to happen, I'm at least there to get in the way. Or better than me not being there.
Mikhail has a kind of a sad look of understanding on his face as he kind of nods in agreement.
Anemone's safety is my priority. I do not give a single shit about the 1,000 GP reward if it means that Anemone gets in danger again.
How much is a shit worth?
Not a lot, to me at least.
There's the glass tipping over. It's perfect.
What happened was that my cat scared the shit out of me.
But it was perfect timing.
Like she's giving you sass, like I didn't do shit.
Minutes ago, ran face first into the door and started crying like it was my fault. What do you want me to do about it? Don't run into the door, dipshit!
Fucking orange. Orus's eyes widen as he remembers something and turns over to Mikhail. You know, that talk that you had with your supposed father, you mentioned the name Misha. That was what you wanted Anemone to go by when I first met her.
You-
I didn't realize that name was significant.
I didn't trust you, her real name back then. But I used to go by Misha. Was the name on the blanket that Claude found me with.
But Misha's a girl's name.
Yeah. To sigh and undo his buttons on his shirt and show you the scars on his chest.
Horus immediately looks away and covers Anemone's eyes.
She hasn't been looking at Mikhail this whole time. She's had her
Hardly
back.
seems necessary.
Her back facing him.
So it wouldn't be necessary anyways, that's right.
Ashton just tilts his head. What are those scars for?
When you're born a girl, you grow up to have certain
Oh,
features.
boobies.
Yes. I had mine removed surgically by my own hand. Couldn't afford a doctor.
But why? I don't understand. But wait a second. And you could just see the gears turning in his head. But if you did that with by yourself and then you have scars, but then you had healing magic, wouldn't they grow back?
I don't have healing magic.
But you've been healed.
No, not by magic. The scars can heal, but that doesn't mean that the body part will grow back.
Oh, I thought it did.
Certain
It
body
does with
parts
healing
don't.
magic.
Certain body parts don't grow back. You need specific spells in order to get them back. Anemone's hands wouldn't have been healed with normal healing magic.
Oh.
Lyla was a powerful caster. She was able to actually get them reattached using magic.
Oh, okay.
I've had to do at least a bit of research on magic in order to learn how to fight against wizards and other casters. I believe the spell is Regenerate, which would make sense.
Ribogenate.
Close enough.
I can cast a spell.
He tilts his head. You
You
can?
what?
Uh-huh. He stands up and he punches the air and he goes, I cast fist! And he's just gonna have like a childlike grin on his face. Be like, haha, look how proud of you should be of me.
Good job. Anyways, we should be heading out. I'm sure Triton's probably getting done with his shower bath by now.
Head.
Hmm.
Oh. I need a minute to finish eating.
I trust you to catch up. And for the record, I know you're not finishing your food, but whatever you do is your business. Go on, Anemone. Let's go.
Yeah, she hops off the bed and follows.
You want me to go with them?
Yes, go with them. Protect her.
Okay. He just sprints, hits the wall, then keeps following.
Like a dog in every way. El will actually try and eat some of his food. And then he is going to set it aside and pull out the deck of many more things. It's time, baby! I'm pulling a card!
Oh god.
Alright,
The entire upper floor just fucking explodes.
let me fucking
Hold
get...
on, are you pulling a card from the deck of many things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have the deck of many things.
It's okay, I have a list.
What?
Would
No,
you-
you don't. Oh, that's
Yes,
right.
I do.
But it's the deck of many more things.
That's what Tom has.
Yeah, do you want me to pull out the cards for you?
Nah, I've been
sure.
keeping
Or
track of
Diamond?
it.
Wait, well, technically we already have cards that have been pulled out, and like we have more of them.
And we just pull out the ones that you know that we've pulled and then reshuffle them.
I
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I've just been having them roll a D100, but we haven't been able to use it often. So go ahead.
Oh, roll a D100?
Yeah.
94.
That's a re-roll.
Oh, we've already gotten that one? Okay.
Yeah, we.
Are you only doing one?
Well, I mean,
9.
yeah, it's just one.
Okay.
9.
Alright, let me see.
It's a low
This
number.
one is
Pretty
not-
sure we've already gotten that one too.
Hold on, let me check. Yep. Because Triton drew that one. So it's another reroll.
Added on to this that weren't in the original deck, right?
Yeah.
32. What is 32? Gem.
No, it's
Pretty sure we've rolled that one as well.
We have. Yeah.
It's map for me, but map.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. This is a new one.
Alright, cool.
Anytime you choose within 1 year of drawing this card, you can mentally name or describe an object or individual that is familiar to you. You immediately know the location of the object or individual, as well as the distance between you and the object or individual, even if the object or individual is on a different plane of existence. If you named an individual, you know if they are alive and any conditions they have. If you named an object, you know if it is broken or not. If you named a magic item that has charges, you know how many charges it has remaining.
Convenience.
I can't fucking believe this goddamn game!
It's like it knows. It's like it knows.
I swear. I fucking swear. Oh. Oh!
You
Oh!
know what you gotta do now.
Yeah! Yeah, I do. Dimitri! Obviously.
Oh. I thought you were gonna, like, put it on Lita or something. Alright, babe.
Porque?
So,
I didn't think of Lido.
I
If I had thought of it, I probably would have said that.
you can totally change your mind.
You didn't think of Leto. Mikhail wouldn't think of Leto either.
After everything. I don't know. What do you think? It's up to you, Forrest.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Don't make me make decisions. I don't know.
You can do this whenever you want.
So yeah, you don't have to use this immediately.
Yeah,
Anytime within a year, yeah.
yeah, but I already have something else on the fucking
Yeah,
back burner.
you have the
Okay.
fates.
Are you really gonna turn down a second Chekhov's gun?
Yeah, but I want to know if my boy's okay. Oh, but I don't know. Oh, you know what? Fucking yeah, no. Go with my original statement. Where the fuck is Dimitri? How hurt is he? How close? How far?
Babe. That is all
Because
you.
I could just use sending on Leto, and if I don't get a...
Oh, man. It's been a day, so he definitely was able to get along. So he's pretty healthy at the moment, and he's decently far.
But he's not in the Empire
decently
anymore.
far. How far is decently far?
Not in the Empire.
Ah!
Decently far sounds like 100 odd miles to me.
You wouldn't be able to walk a day, even with healthy body. And no rest. It's simply not feasible. I think the most that you can walk in a day is like 16 miles.
Who said he walked?
I was gonna say, yeah, who said he walked?
Yeah, but your flying speed is similar to your walking speed, as far as I'm aware.
Who said he flew?
Well, then what did he do?
Did you forget about
I don't
his
know,
shadow
told
He
Friends.
also is a mad vampire.
Yeah, and his shadow
Sha-
friends.
Shadow friends that can teleport. He's also a mad damn fast ass vampire that can have over 200 some feet of movement. And
Also,
he can
I'm
fly.
pissed. You're telling me he healed off getting both of his femurs broken by taking a fucking nap? Bullshit.
You
D&D
do know
doesn't
that
That's
there was
what
a
you
lot of
guys do!
also a lot of blood on the floor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't broken any limbs, to be fair.
Okay, that's
I'll break a
because
limb
the DM
next
doesn't
time
say
then.
that you
I
have.
suppose.
You live out of the mercy of the DM and their lack. Yeah,
Alright,
it's just a
how's
lack
this?
of detail that the fucking developers fail to put in.
Fair enough.
How's this
You got
for
me
fair?
there.
I'll break somebody's arm next time they're in combat. Alright? Mikhail, you're up
Break my
first.
arm.
Okay.
I deserve
But
this.
I also this is way back, but I didn't want to break the everything that was going on. But Mikhail had used a sending spell for Claude and never heard back from him.
Yeah. Babe?
Okay, well, just checking.
Babe!
Claude is Captain Bitch.
Fuck, that's right, I'm Claude.
Yeah?
A while back, he would have just said, okay,
All right.
I'll be on the lookout. Don't die?
Don't die. I love you, kid. Thanks, Dad. I love you too.
And,
I don't want to be like the stereotypical edgy, I can't keep the beast inside, but Mikhail's actually kind of like, hey, what the fuck? I'm terrified that I ate a person last night.
go ahead and
I
roll
can control the
me...
beast inside.
Go ahead and roll me perception. Forrest. Perception.
One more time?
Perception. Gib.
Thank you. Perception, please roll high. That's a 2! For a
Fucking-
total of 3.
Fucking re-roll that! Fucking re-roll that! I'm tired of this shit!
Okay.
Every time!
Sorry.
I want to do
It's not my
something
fault.
fucking edgy. There you go.
14.
That's good enough. Oh my god. And as
Honestly,
Mikhail's,
balances out with 3 freaking natural 20s in one night.
I guess that's true. As Mikhail's about to go into
I'm sorry. It's not.
God. As Mikhail's about to go into another midlife crisis,
Yeah.
he's gonna notice, Anemone left behind the ring of spell slinging on her bed. Just left it there.
Oh. Maybe she doesn't need it anymore. And that thought kind of sits with him uncomfortably for a minute as he takes the ring and slides it back on his finger. Maybe she doesn't need me anymore. God. And he's gonna go and join the group and pretend that nothing's wrong.
And the ring
Yeah,
is...
the entire time Ashton's not like. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say that the ring had both of its
I was
charges
gonna say
still.
Ashton's no.
That's all.
Oh. Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Ashton is following behind her, like really close, making sure nothing gets near her.
Like, is it that obnoxious thing that dogs do where, like, she tries to, like, walk somewhere and the dog... Yeah.
Kind of like a dog. Yeah.
Technically,
They're constantly at the back of your
visibly on the downstairs. She's kind of gonna get frustrated and look at Varis after tripping for almost the third time.
On fucking the stairs.
No, on fucking Ashton.
No, on Ashton.
Oh yeah. I should. Yeah, I was getting it wrong. Come on. You be behind me. You can look out for an enemy from over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that is where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Yeah.
All right.
Was that enough emotional damage?
Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Are you still recording?
Yes.
Okay. So, I just want to give the viewers the story of how the squirrel god came to be.
No!
Oh god, we don't
no.
need... Okay.
No.
Listen,
I think they want to know about the squirrel god.
I don't... We...
No!
Listen, the squirrel god has been less of a
It
topic.
involved a lot of snow.
The squirrel god has been less of a topic. The squirrel queen has been more of a topic, honestly, and just squirrels in general have just been a menace to Triton specifically.
Yeah, squirrels
Yeah.
are awful in this campaign.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're mean.
In my defense, I had to come up with something quickly, and I had just captured like 4 squirrels from my sister's house
Oh,
that had gotten inside, and that's how I came up with the squirrel god originally.
Pretty sure there is a squirrel god in Norse mythology anyway.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Madagascar.
I thought that was what you were using.
Yeah. I was thinking of squirrel god. Okay, this, and then I looked up. Okay, names of squirrel gods, and then I used his name, Madagascar or something like that.
Ratatosker.
Ratatosker, yeah.
Yep. So that's technically why the squirrel god came into effect, is because I had captured some squirrels and I needed a god.
yeah. Well,
Because some people just couldn't handle a few barbarians.
I'm sorry. I chose to play a wizard without knowing how to play wizard.
listen,
Every time I play a wizard, I get my ass beat. It's the curse.
Yeah.
it's the funny...
I don't think wizards are meant to be played in D&D 5e. They're just not viable.
It's the funniest shit. I've knocked Mikhail completely to 0 twice in one hit.
I love it.
It's
I
funny
love
as
it.
hell.
I love beating the shit out of my OC. He
But
deserves to suffer.
just a little bit.
Mikhail wants to be him
Oh.
so bad, and he's just not.
Yeah, no.
That is his entire character arc.
That's his entire character, is he wants to be the guy, and he is not the guy. He's probably not even the main character.
It's-
He's just a really
So-
annoying side character.
It's so sad. He's watching the man who he was tasked to kill rip out everything from under him, every single session.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it like that. Thanks. I'm gonna go cry now.
I hate to rub salt into the wound. I don't. I love doing this shit. But Mikhail is now labeled as
Yeah.
a meanie in her notebook, and there are mean sketches now.
Not the meanie title, no.
It is
That's right.
been
What's
more
her stance with
over.
it?
Meanie
what's her
and
stance with Triton?
liar. Those are the
Wait, Triton? Triton's the
no.
meanie and a liar?
No, that's Mikhail, unfortunately.
Because you don't like Varis,
Oh.
and Ebony doesn't like you.
I think he's
And
more concerned about the liar part.
nobody told her that Mikhail and her are related. So she doesn't know.
I think that's a little secret that we're gonna keep in the back pocket for now. She needs time to be a normal kid.
Yeah. But God, I mean, it's like fucking Mikhail had like his shot at being like a true thief in Claude's eyes. He just needed to kill Varis. That didn't happen. Found out the truth, was fucking devastated. Found fucking Anemone, had that in his life, gave him away to Varis, and now Anemone fucking hates him. Feels like he's getting fucking outshone by Varis even when they're fighting together.
Yeah.
Bro is getting nothing.
They both did get knocked during last fight.
The only thing that he wants is power, and he gets fucking kneecapped at every turn. Varis doesn't give a shit about it and gets everything that he could ever want.
Yeah.
I want to puncture this guy's lungs, man.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
He is officially, Varis is officially on Triton's shit list.
After the stunt that he pulled, yeah.
Yeah, not after the stunt, not just after the stunt
actually
he pulled.
cares about what happens to other people that are outside of Varis' scope. Varis doesn't care.
What tipped it off was fucking was Cora. Cora tipped it off. He was tolerating your bullshit. He was tolerating Varys' bullshit up until that point.
We haven't even gotten to the fucking thing about Mikhail not actually feeling all that much about Cora's death.
Yeah.
We're gonna save that on the back burner for later.
There's a lot of things that are on the back burner
There's
for
so
later.
much shit on the
Varis
back
wasn't like actively against Cora. They were helping with Anemone, and he was happy with that. He just didn't really care about her all that much because he assumed that, again, he thought they were some construct that was created by the deck.
That's exactly what Mikhail thinks.
The good news is Amber
she ain't.
doesn't know, and I don't think anyone knows about the fact that he went to hunt down 2 of the remaining cultists who
Nope.
had nothing to do with the situation at hand anymore. Yeah,
Varis figured
That's
he was
okay.
he was doing something with the church. He just didn't really care what, because
well, maybe if he wasn't such a prick all the fucking time, that would change.
The thing that I love about Mikhail is that I don't actually think Mikhail knows what he wants. Like, he knows that he wants one thing, and that's power, but he doesn't know what he wants in any other aspect of his life. Because he gave away Anemone, but he's sad that she doesn't want to be around him, even though that's what he wanted in the first place.
yeah.
Alright, guys. I gotta get going.
All
It's
right.
past my bedtime.
Everyone say
Bye.
bye-bye to the recording then.
Bye.
Everyone say bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, peoples. Please hate me.
So many.
And that was episode 17 of Crystals and Stuff. We really hope that you enjoyed. I'm working out on getting new things for the setup. I'm testing things out. So if you notice different things from this episode and last episode compared to the rest of them, it's because I'm trying new things out. I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there, I swear. I'm learning how DaVinci Resolve works. But we hope to see you all next week, and we hope that you enjoyed. The intro and outro song is Finders Keepers from the Waterdeep Dragon Heist soundtrack by Travis Savoy.